Morning guys, welcome back to, I was going to say Ravers Mead again. Technically that is true, but wrong channel. Welcome back to the messy garden. We're in the greenhouse once again. So it is about mid-February. I have been a busy little bee over the last few weeks. I've been starting lots of seeds, starting to get things going. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I am starting to get that itch of impatience. None of my seeds have come up yet, and it's stressing me out. I can see a slug trail on this tray. Look. That, I don't know if you guys can see it, that is a slug trail. Wherever you are, you little intruder, you are not welcome here. I'm going to have to find him and get rid of him because I do not want him in here when I am trying to get delicate little seedlings going. That is not okay. You get out of the way. Yeah, he's going to be in there somewhere, little monster. Anyway, got distracted there, didn't I? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit twitchy because none of my stuff's come up yet. Like, I've got so much stuff started in here now, so I've been kind of gradually gathering footage as I've been planting stuff. So I'll go ahead and like put some of that in for you guys now. But yeah, nothing has come up yet. So these are my trays of peppers. Oh no, I lie. I've got grass growing in one of them. Yay. That, in fact, is a blade of grass. I think. Whatever it is, I didn't plant it. But yeah, oh look, there's another little blade of grass. Excellent. Go me, I grew grass. Yeah, so none of these have come up yet. None of my tomatoes have come up yet. And yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit twitchy and impatient. And I get like this every year. I'm so impatient. And I know why they're not coming up. They're not coming up because I've not managed to get the temperature consistently hot enough in here yet. So I'm still experimenting with this thing. I seem to be incapable of keeping both burners lit, so I've just kind of made my peace with that and I just leave the one lit. I don't know why I can't seem to keep both of them going at the same time. I can't explain it. But anyway, I've got that in here. I have been playing around with my makeshift seed mat thing for these. So what I do is, because obviously they're in a greenhouse, we don't have power in here, so I can't run like a traditional electric powered seed mat. So what I did last year, and it worked really, really well, is I put my seedlings on, so they're in the normal trays, and I put them on this metal tray, and then underneath here, I've got these lovely big tins, and I put candles in them. They're like the really long burn. I think they were church candles, so they basically burn for like a solid week. And that then, the heat rises, warms up the metal tray, which then warms up the compost and the seedlings for me, which is awesome. I have, however, let them go out. Like, it was working really well, and I didn't realise that both the candles had gone out. So now my compost is cold again. And we've had another heavy frost last night, so it is, like, you can see my breath, right? Like, it's not freezing in here. I mean, it's, according to my thermometer up there, it is about 9 degrees in here. Where's the other one? So I've got one there, which is saying 5. Obviously it is going to be a bit hotter up there because of the fact that obviously heat rises. So it's not ideal in here for starting warm weather crops. I am aware of that. I'm not a complete moron. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I need to get some more of those candles. I need to get them under there, get this heated back up. It's kind of annoying because we have like a really cold snap coming in, which is just going to make it that much harder to keep it warm in here. But this thing does work. I mean, it was minus temperatures last night and it has not frozen in here. It's not hot in here, but it has not frozen in here, so it's definitely working. I just need to get more heat underneath these things to warm the soil up, and then we'll be good to go. This stuff over here, however, will be absolutely fine. So this is a tray of salad that I started. I've got my garlic going. It was kind of sprouting in the bulbs, and I thought, well, why don't I just stick it in a tray and then it can get going, it can root. And then once I've got a space out in the garden ready for them, I can just pluck them out and transplant them out. And I've basically done the same with my onions. They're starting to get going as well. Got a tray of beetroot there, which none of them have come up yet. I did plant those last though, like they've only been in the soil for a few days. So, and the same with this really. So I'm not really expecting to see too much from them just yet. And then I've got more stuff up on my shelf here. So we've got our spring onions, they're doing really well. I started, seeds are popping up, that's annoying. I started some radishes and some cabbages and some kale. I think that was, oh, that's kohlrabi. And actually you can see they're starting to germinate already. I don't know if the camera's going to focus on that. I don't know if you can see those little white specks there. That is my kohlrabi seed starting to germinate, which is perfect. And then I've got, yeah, this is my kale here. Spinach, more radishes. So yeah, all this stuff's going to be absolutely fine. And to be fair, like I said, it is a little bit warmer up here on this shelf. I am slightly torn as to whether or not it might be better to put the tomatoes and the peppers up here. But then, because, like, so here's where my head's at on it. This is the warmest space because it's higher. It's a few degrees warmer than it is down there because heat rises. So that would be the logical place to put them. However, if I put them up there, I then cannot do my little DIY heat mat thing because this is a wooden shelf. So this only works because I've got them on a metal tray, on a metal rack. So obviously nothing's going to catch fire. I can't do that up here. That's just not going to work. I mean, I suppose, well, maybe I could take this off. Maybe I could just, I mean, the wood is just sat on there. Maybe I should do that, actually. Maybe that would be more sensible. I'm literally having like a brainwave moment here, people. Like, that probably would be a more sensible thing to do. Maybe I should do that. I'm going to fiddle with that real quickly, actually, because this is going to be, this is the hot spot. Like, up here is the hot spot. This is where I should have them. Right, I'm going to fiddle. I'm going to move some stuff around real quick. Okay. This is a better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this in the first place. But this makes more sense. It's a little bit, well, actually, no, it's not too sketchy. So that tray, I mean, I'm obviously going to have to be careful not to knock this off. But it's sat on that and it's sat on this. Like, it's not going to easily knock off. I can give that quite a good wiggle and it doesn't want to go anywhere. So yeah, I just have to make sure I don't smack my head on it or anything stupid. But yeah, that I think is actually going to work a lot better. And so this is definitely the warm spot. I've shuffled this around so obviously the heat's coming out of the sides here. I've done it this way round so that I'm not shooting heat off that way. So like when I had the chimney that way round, I was shooting heat off that way and kind of losing it. But this way, the heat's all coming out like here and should hopefully go up and get stuck up here where I want it, where our seedlings are. Yeah, this seems more sensible. Again, I don't know why I didn't do this. I genuinely didn't think of it. I did not think of it. I mean, in my head, I was just like, well, I'll do what I did last year. So obviously I didn't have this last year. I just used the candle in the pots thing, and that worked absolutely fine last year to get these going. And then once they were germinated, I didn't need like the heat from underneath anymore. I was just using, like, what was I using? I was using this stuff. So I was using this. I had them in their little trays with the lids on, wrapped up in some of that. And then when we'd have a frost, I would light one of these, and that was enough to keep them going. But I don't feel like, I don't feel like it was that cold in here by the time I was starting them last year. I felt like, I feel like it wasn't that cold. Maybe it was, and I'm just not remembering it right, but it feels colder in here this year for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm happy with that. Yeah, maybe we might be able to get them germinating now. I said I don't know why I didn't think of this before, really. I guess I was just kind of doing what I did last year. I mean, doing the candles underneath this metal tray worked last year to get them germinated. But yeah, I think it's just, we've had quite a few really hard frosts. I feel like I got luckier with the timing last year in that I managed to get stuff germinated like around the frosts, but because we keep getting like, we'll get like a week or so of nicer weather and then it'll go really cold again and then it'll kind of warm up a bit and then it'll go really cold again. And I feel like stuff's just not getting a chance to get going. But once they're germinated and they're up, we'll be absolutely fine. I had no problem keeping stuff alive in here last year. It's just getting it going. So yeah, let's go with that. We'll see how that goes. I think I need to top this thing up, actually. I feel like it felt quite light when I was moving it, so I think that could do with topping up today. And yeah, hopefully, maybe in a few days, we might have some stuff coming up. It's definitely warmer up here now. Like, yeah, this is working. This is smart. I should have done it in the first place, really. Hey guys. So we've had a little bit of a disaster in the greenhouse overnight. My greenhouse heater, my little kerosene greenhouse heater, decided to go a little bit apocalyptic. So I've just been in here cleaning. So I've just wiped the glass down on this side, which doesn't look too bad now. But you can kind of get a comparison now that I've cleaned that for how bad it was in here. So yeah, I cleaned that panel as well. Yeah. So it's basically turned into a smokehouse in here overnight. I have no idea what I've done wrong. Yeah, there's like soot all over this thing. Soot's poured out of here and has just blackened everything. Yeah, I literally have no idea what has happened. I've been trying to do some internet searches and other people have had issues like this, but geez, that's bad. I've got the door open at the moment, by the way. I'm just ventilating everything. I've got the window cracked open. I mean, everything that was growing in here is still alive. So, oh look! Look, the seedlings have actually come up a little bit more overnight. So clearly it was warm in here and they've appreciated it. But yeah, I'm not happy about that. That's bad. That is very bad. I've got my gloves on at the moment because I'm just cleaning it. Like I've just been, like, look at the state of my cloth. Like that is, it's absolutely minging in here. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, like I said, what I've done wrong. Some people, I've been reading on some forums on the internet and some people are saying that it's to do, oopsie, I forgot that piece of glass is broken. I stuck my head through that last year and I broke it. Oh, it's fine, I can go around the other side and pop it back in, it's no problem. But yeah, some people on some forums I've been reading have said it can be to do with the wicks being too high, which they weren't when I left. Like it wasn't smoking when I left last night. So I really have no clue. I'm clueless. But yeah, this is minging. I'm not happy with this. Yeah, kind of sucks. So yeah, I might need to rethink my greenhouse heater thingy because I don't want this happening again. I mean, look, like even my little stick-on glass thingies, like even my little lights I've got in here are covered in soot. Like they're just black. Everything is minging. Yeah, this is not okay. I mean, look at the difference. It's gross, man. So yeah, not quite sure what I've done wrong. Need to go do some troubleshooting. Like, seriously, what the hell? Okay, so I've just blown that thing out. I want to let that cool down and I'm going to take it apart and clean it. So there's like, it's black up in there, and I've noticed on this side, it's like, it's furry and black. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Like there's furry bits there. Yeah, again, I really don't know why it's done this, but ugh, not okay. This is not nice. Right, yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go sort ponies out, and yeah, we'll come back in here in about half an hour and take that thing apart and give it a clean and see if I can figure out what the hell I've done. Okay guys, so I've taken this thing apart. I don't know at this point, so I know you're supposed to clean these things out on a regular basis. I do know that. It's the same principle as having a chimney. You need to get the soot out of it every now and then. There was a lot of soot in here, so I've wiped all of this out now. It's still black, like it's stained. But it was caked, it was thick. I mean, if you look in here, there's like soot powder sitting on top of my water. Yeah, that was a blue cloth when I started as well. So yeah, this thing was super sooted up. It's not now, it's just kind of like stained black. So I'm just gonna let them dry before I put it back together. I mean, actually I can show you. If you look at the screws, like, I don't know if it's gonna focus or not, but that's supposed to be like a metal coloured screw and it's just caked in soot. I mean, that's kind of like what the whole thing was. So I'm going to clean it out, obviously. I'm going to finish cleaning it. I need to trim my wicks, so these come off. They come off like that. I need to trim my wicks, get all of the burnt stuff off of there, tidy them back up. I'll probably fill my tank back up as well, because, oh, actually, no, that's okay. Although, to be fair, while it's off and it's cold, I may as well fill the tank back up to the top again. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, set it all back up, get going again, and see if we have a similar problem again tonight. If we don't, then I'm probably going to assume that it was just me being a muppet and not cleaning it, and if that is the case, then I'm going to have to make a conscious effort to do that on a more regular basis. I haven't cleaned it since I've had it in here, to be fair. It has been running for a couple of weeks now, so that could be my bad on that one. But if it is, lesson learned, we will find out tonight. But anyway, I'm probably going to leave this video here. This one's been going on for a while now, and I'm getting to the time of the month where I need to edit it and post it for you guys. So yeah, this is where we're at, mid-February. Yeah, turned my greenhouse into a smokehouse. But we have got lots of fun stuff going on. It's awesome. We have got seeds coming up. That should not be in that plant pot. But yeah, we've got seeds coming up, which I'm very happy about. Still not got our tomatoes and peppers up, but it's fine. It's not a problem. We've still got plenty of time. I mean, at least I know it was warm enough in here last night. It was definitely warm enough. I just need to deal with the soot issue, and then we'll be cool. I'm absolutely covered. Like I've covered my GoPro holder thingy stick. I lost my words there. It's yellow and it's now black. Well, it was yellow. Now it's black. As my gloves. I need to remember to not touch my face or anything else for that matter. But anyway, I'll see you guys in our next video. And hopefully we'll have some nice tomato and pepper seedlings, and we might actually, you know, make a start on that out there. Started playing around with bed edges, but I need to get some more timber. That all needs clearing out very soon. So yeah, maybe that might be what our next video is, but who knows? Depends on the weather really, doesn't it? See you then, guys.